Hello, welcome to another modern cube draft. We got a whole lot of nothing here. That's not true. Llanowar Elves is pretty decent. Otherwise, Colonnade is fine. I think Terramorphic Expanse is just bad. Negate, I guess, is alright as well. But yeah, we're gonna take Llanowar Elves. Card's great. I'll turn down my volume a bit. I'm recording, right? Yeah, okay. This pack, we have some options. Wooded Foothills and Windswept Heath, both great. I don't really like Awakening Zone. It is a fine card, but Cryptic Command is awesome if you can cast it, but not really probably going to be good in a Llanowar Elves type deck. So I think I'm just going to take Wooded Foothills here and go from there. Yeah, so Wooded Foothills, base color green. If we pick up any other like dual lands, we can play a splash color. Coalition Relic should not be going this late. This is like probably the best first pick. It's an excellent second pick, and I'm really happy getting a third pick. Tireless Tracker is good too. Good especially with Wooded Foothills, but this card's insane. It gives you 2 mana of any color. Like, how do you beat that? I'm hoping to wheel Sorin maybe, but like, why is this card going so late? I understand like in the later packs, not all archetypes like want this. Like if you're mono red, you don't want it. Maybe like mono black doesn't want it. But early on, if you pick this card up, you can play anything because it's 3 mana and it gives you any color. So like now we can take a Sarkhan if we want, which might actually be what I take. So we have Wooded Foothills, so red splash is easy. And Coalition Relic makes Sarkhan castable on turn 5 on its own, or turn 4 on its own. I'm not a huge, like Frost Titan's okay, but I think I'd rather have a Planeswalker. Sarkhan's pretty relevant, it kills a creature and hits hard. We're not missing on much else. Yeah, we're taking a Sarkhan. Ooh, okay, we could take a Koth. There's also Pia Nalar. Jinx Choker, actually, ooh, we could play like a sweet deck. Jinx Choker's probably going to wheel. Nobody takes that card. Koth is great, but you need a lot of mountains specifically. We could just grab a Nahiri, though. Okay, this is actually a defining choice right now, I think, because if we're playing a good, just aggressive deck, PNLR is probably the pick. If we want to go Planeswalker Super Friends, it's Nahiri. And if we want to probably play like mono red, it's Koth. Or just limit ourselves to red green. But I think I'm going to take Pianalar. It's easily splashable, and it's just a great 3-drop. It's hard to tell like how good it is by just looking at it, but it's an excellent card. Utopia Sprawl might be the pick here. Similar to Llanowar Elves, it's just an early 1-drop. And I guess the other option is Exquisite Firecraft. This card is very good as well. 3 mana for 4 damage, sometimes uncounterable, is just hard to beat. But that card might wheel, and I think Utopia Sprawl is great, especially if we do end up base green. As many 1-drop accelerants as we can get is very important. So now it's between Chandra and Big Garrick. So Chandra deals 1 and prevents things. She has a 4 mana Planeswalker, which is pretty relevant, but she's one of the worst ones. I guess her 0 is like drawing a card every turn. Big Garrick is likely to wheel. Create a 3/3 green beast. Draw cards. That is very good. Chandra is okay. I'll take a Big Garrick. Ooh, okay. Hero of Oxide Ridge hits very hard. Overwhelming Stampede is good. Steam Vents or Blood Crypt help us splash. And Treetop Village just gives us so much value. So there's a lot of options here. I think maybe Treetop Village is just what we want. Actually, I think probably because I have Wooded Foothills, I'm just going to grab Steam Vents. That's a bit higher of an upside if we draw like, you know, a really good blue-green Planeswalker or something. I think that's better than a whatever that card was. But Burst Lightning here fits the curve, you know. A little bit worse than Lightning Bolt, but it can do some damage later on. Mana Gorge or Hydra also a decent consideration, but I think having a couple burn spells is pretty relevant. Wow, Windswept Heath coming around. Pretty good. If we get any more duels, this card will be great. Maybe we can splash that Nahiri if it comes around. I think I'm going to take... Well, let's see. Greater Gargadon's really good too. I don't know if this is the deck for it. I don't know if this is a Goblin Guide deck, but we're going to take it just in case. It especially prevents red signals. This isn't a Bedlam Reveler deck, but maybe we play Hallowed Fountain. Okay, Koth came around. I think I like that more than Jinx Choker in this specific deck. Wow. Okay, red's very open, as it always is. I really like pairing red with other colors. Okay, Thirst for Knowledge I might take. This could just be a Misty Rainforest deck. It grabs Steam Vents and all that. Other good options include Whisperwood Elemental, Mizium Mortars, and Den Protector. Den Protector is excellent in this deck as well. Just gets back like a Garruk or a Sarkhan or a Koth or something. Whisperwood's good. Hellrider's good. Mindstone will be okay. Misty though, if we find like a red-green duel, is so nice. And one of these is likely to wheel between Hellrider and Den Protector, so yeah, I'm gonna grab Misty. Ooh, Nissa and Lightning Bolt? And wow, Raging Ravine, Nissa, Lightning Bolt, Bloom Tender, Stoke the Flames. I think this style of deck wants Nissa the most, because we do really value hitting our 4th and 5th land drops, and she turns into a Planeswalker in the late game, so a play that's relevant early and late is very important. And the way this draft is going, I'm likely to wheel either like Lightning Bolt or Raging Ravine, but Nissa's so good. Okay, I don't know if this is a Terastodon deck. Nasty Terasti. I don't think I have enough mana for that. Voltaic Brawler is fine if we want to go like very aggro. There's also Shrine of Burning Rage if we have enough red cards. And then a Banefire, which is likely to wheel. I guess maybe we could just take Flame Javelin. This card is 3 mana, 4 damage as well. Grabbing this Misty Rainforest means it's like our mana is going to be good enough to cast it. And then maybe we can wheel Shrine or Voltaic Brawler. Yeah, I like that. Oh yeah. Okay, there's a lot in this pack. So, Breeding Pool makes... No, none of those. Sacred Foundry makes our Windswept Heath get red, which is just fine. Maybe that'll come around. Here, I think our options are between Thragtusk and Sylvan Advocate. And given that Sylvan Advocate's likely to wheel, probably just going to take a Thragtusk. This card's very good. Although it is a 5, and our 5-drop slot is pretty crowded. But like, this card hits pretty hard early, and then late game it's great too. Abraid's like fine, but there's not that many artifacts that you really want to kill. This is really tough. I think I'm gonna take Thragtusk. I'm just so likely to wield the other. Wow, Craterhoof? Craterhoof. Do I want a Craterhoof? I could also just take Everflowing Chalice though. Like, I don't think this is quite a hoof deck, but Chalice makes our 5-drops a bit better. We could also take just a Bloodstained Mire though. Let's see, we have 3 ramp spells plus Nissa. Yeah, I'm gonna take Bloodstained Mire. Ooh, okay, Garruk Wildspeaker, hands down. I love Inferno Titan, but Garruk is so important in these types of decks. Just ramping for 2 mana is so great. Making Beast is great. And then his overrun ability, I think, is almost unbeatable. I'm sad to see him end Inferno Titan, because Inferno Titan is exactly the kind of card I want with Garruk, but this card's so hard to pass up. And yeah. Ooh, okay, so Stomping Ground might be just what we have to take. It turns all of these lands into duels. Passing up on Arlen Cord. One of these cards is probably going to come around, and all of these lands being dual lands is so important. Okay, so Rishkar's Expertise is okay. 6 mana, draw like 4. That card's fine. Sweltering Suns is okay as well. Actually, you know what? If there ever is a deck to play this card, it might be this one. Yeah, we're gonna try it out. What's Sphinx's Revelation Wield? I think this is just a Den Protector. Hellrider is good, but Den Protector is sweet. This deck has a lot of value. And we're just falling right into that sweet red-green deck. Raging Ravine is perfect for this deck. I don't think I want Terracodon. Maybe this is a Voltaic Brawler deck. It's so medium, though. We don't have any 2-drops. Oh, it's so medium. I can't do it. Oh, wow. What is happening? I think I want a Sylvan Advocate. That fits a lot better in our deck. The Vigilance really protects our Planeswalkers, and it becomes a pretty relevant threat late game. But both of our colors are very open, so that's amazing. I don't think Lightning Bolt Wield, though. I don't think I'm going to be playing this Terracodon, but I think I grabbed it just in case I get a Tooth and Nail. I really just don't want to play a Voltaic Brawler. I might actually play this card. I don't know if I have any humans. Den Protector is a human. Sarkhan is just a dragon. Yeah. So maybe not this card. I think it's not likely to flip. People play spells every turn. Okay, there's a lot in this pack for us. Goblin Rabblemaster is very good. Nissa Voice of Zendikar is also very good. Thunderbreak Regent. We can actually splash this Electrolyze super easily. Huh. This is kind of tough. Is this a Rabblemaster deck or a Nissa deck? Probably just a Nissa deck. Nissa plus Garrick's ultimate is sweet. Oh, if Heart of Kieran comes around, I might actually take it. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Nissa, keeping in mind that I can easily splash blue cards. Let's see. I don't really like any of these cards. Lightning Muller's okay. Thrun's pretty medium. Sky Sovereign's annoying against me. Ralzarek is one of the worst Planeswalkers, so not a very good reason to splash. Maybe Viridian Emissary. It's like a pretty relevant early threat that, you know, if they kill it, then I can play a Planeswalker on a later turn. Better than Ralzarek. So I have, what can get me blue? This can, this can, this can, this can. Because this is going to wheel. But I don't really like Ralzarek that much. I mean, I guess this deck just wants as many Planeswalkers as it can. Viridian Emissary is coming around almost for sure. Wildfire. Oh, this might be a Wildfire deck. I think this is a Wildfire deck. Oh, yes. I'm taking it. This is sweet. I love Wildfire. Courser of Krufix seems nice here. Hornet's Nest is pretty funny with Wildfire, but not amazing. But yeah, Courser's just good. Good, clean value. Rattleclaw Mystic might just be the pick. I think I just need a couple more ramp spells. This also helps me cast Ralzarek. Maybe Earthquake is what I want, but it's super likely to wheel. I'm so glad I got that Wildfire. It's gonna be so backbreaking. I wish it cost 5. Risk card's expertise into Wildfire would be busted. But I totally understand why it's not 6. Chandra Nalar. I think I actually like Chandra Nalar quite a bit. Duskwatch Recruiter is good. Kessig Wolf Run is also good. This could be an Outpost Siege deck as well. But Chandra is pretty important, and it's as the first Chandra, I like it a lot. Oh, the first Chandra in my deck. Just kills any creature and ticks up to a relevant late game threat. Very good with Wildfire as well. So yeah, this deck's awesome. Let's kind of figure out my mana. I don't know if I'm playing this Hallowed Fountain. But if I am going to play any islands, I will be playing a Hallowed Fountain. Let's see. I don't want to hazard it. Oath of Nissa I think is just sweet. It picks up like almost any card in my deck. So it's kind of like playing an extra Planeswalker. It also fixes my mana, helps me cast Rail. Ooh. 7 mana is a lot though. But I'm not going to take... Like, I don't think this is an Avenger and Zendikar deck. This card could be sweet. Look, we already have Wildfire, we gotta try both. Given that, I think this is just a Flame Slash. Let's see, how many Planeswalkers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can crew Heart of Kiran off the Planeswalkers. We could also just Flame Slash creatures away. No, we're going full Planeswalker control deck. Temple of Milady or Thrun. Maybe against a super counterspell deck I just want to Thrun. Evolving Wilds maybe we'll play. Probably won't. Definitely won't. The card's bad. Let's see. So we want to make sure our creatures survive Wildfire. So Nissa I think is still fine. We might play Hornet's Nest now. We have Wildfire and Destructive Force. It's just so, like, you play Hornet's Nest, you know, they don't really want to attack your Planeswalker, and then you blow up all the lands, you get 4 insects. Oh yeah. I think given I have a board wipes, Collective Defiance maybe is important. I don't know. This is definitely not a Goblin Guide deck. Ooh. I'm gonna keep that in my mana, actually. Ooh. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, so we have 25, so we can still make some cuts. Nissa, Courser. Courser dies from Wildfire, right? Yeah. I don't think playing both is good. I definitely don't think you... Well, maybe it is good. I don't think it's exactly what this deck needs, but like... I mean, the archetype demands it, right? I gotta play both. So... Flame Javelin I think is worse than Firecraft. And... Burst of Lightning, Oath of Nissa, Utopia Sprawl. Llanowar Elves, even though it dies to these Wildfires, helps me get up to that mana. So that's pretty relevant. And... Does this deck want to play 16 lands? So I have 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I think it needs 17. I don't really like this Heart of Kiran, but again, it's pretty cool with the game plan. I think Pia is probably better. But, again, cool with the game plan, so we're sticking to it. I need to cut a card. All the cards are great, though. I don't want to cut any of them. This is any card, right? Rishkar's Expertise, draw like a million. Actually, wait, how many creatures do I even have? Alright, this card's coming out. I don't have many powerful creatures. 17, so all of those for sure. Do I want to play Hallowed Fountain as another blue? So I have, this gets Steam Vents, so that's 1 blue, 2 blue, 3 blue, 4 blue, 5 blue, 6, 7. That seems plenty. I'm not going to play this Hallowed Fountain. And I want to maximize mountains for cost, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 mountains, but a lot of ways to get them. Oh, I can play one more. How many green? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. I think I just add one more. Well, I really want to maximize my green on turn 1, so I'm going to play Land of Worlds. Yeah, this deck's sweet. Again, I don't know if playing these cards is good, but this is the archetype I think they were designed for, so we're going to see how it goes.